Hey Westbrook, welcome back and welcome to the ROCKstar Report, especially if you're new. This is a video that I send every week on Friday, and my goal is for it to be informative and fun, and I kind of talk about what we do and then what's coming up and also what information you're going to find in my email on Sunday. I have always thought, and it's just a personal thing, that if somebody tells me about the things that I'm going to see in an email, I'm more likely to pay attention to them rather than if I get the email with all the stuff, I get overwhelmed and I don't really know what's happening. So that is my goal. And I hope that you keep watching them until the end of the year, because that will keep you informed and keep you up to date and knowing all the things. And I also know that you might be sick of hearing from me. But that being said, there is a method to my madness, and I invite you to come along with me. So we are back. Welcome. It has been a great 2 days. There have been many tears, and that is expected. I'm going to say actually less than I thought we were going to have. However, next week is going to be, I believe, for many of our students, even tougher. So first day they come and they're like, what is this new thing? It's so cool. And then the next day, Friday, they come and they're like, wait, I've been here and I'm not sure I want to come back. And then there's maybe some more tears. And then you have a whole weekend of like fun and stuff. And then you come back and they're like, no, pretty sure I don't want to do this. So they definitely cry. But it is just the way it is. And we are okay with it. We will be okay. And I have talked to many parents who have crying children. And I just ask that you drop them and you leave. I know that it is very hard. It does not feel good as a parent, but it is the best thing you can do for them, because if they see you, they want to be with you. But if you're gone, they might be more interested in checking out what else is available. Okay, so that's all. But we'll see how next week goes. Maybe great. I don't know. Oh, I do want to thank you. I can tell that you did take the time to watch the drop-off videos that I created, and I hope it made a difference, and I just appreciate you watching it and trying. I thought the back gate did really well. That's where I always am. I thought we did great back there. It was a lot of people and a lot of people walking, and the more walking, the better. The front, I was not there to witness it. I also didn't hear any reports of craziness, so thank you all. And remember, I just will throw it out there, the breakfast is open at 7:15 every day, so if you want to kind of beat the crowd, you can drop off your kids then. I also know that there have been a few hiccups at intersections and all of that. We are working through that too. It takes a while to get in the routine and figure things out. So appreciate all of you and your patience as we're doing it. Let's see. We're just going to continue learning and teaching all of the things about school. And before you know it, it's just going to be second nature. We're going to be rocking and rolling and everything's going to be good. So together, I don't even think we'll notice that point, but we'll get in the flow and it will be great. There's one important thing that I did want to tell you about. It will be in my blog on Sunday. Next week, we officially kick off our PBIS, our expectations. And for those of you who don't know what those are, they are kind of the behavior expectations or character traits that we emphasize every month. And our acronym is ROCK. That's why you hear a lot about rocking, like we will rock you and rock stars and all that. So the acronym stands for being resilient, organized, cooperative, and kind. And each month we focus on one of those. But next week, we're going to kind of kick off what each of those means. And there's a day, every day is a dress up associated with it. And I don't have it all perfectly memorized, but I can give you kind of a gist. So for example, Monday is being resilient, and we ask students to wear athletic gear. So either your favorite sports team or their own jersey or anything, their shirt from cheer, whatever, because athletes are resilient. So they have to try new things. They have to come up against challenges and overcome them. And so that is how we're representing being resilient. And then on Tuesday, it's being organized. And what we ask them to wear is kind of dressed to impress. So organized people are very put together. And so an outfit where they are put together would represent that. And then we continue on. So those are, and we also try to make them dress up days where they have the things and you don't have to go buy the things. And so that will be it's going to be on our social media, and it will be in the blog. Look for those next week. Okay. And actually today seems like it's going to be kind of a short and sweet Rockstar report. I'm going to give you a false sense of what it's like. Just kidding. The last thing I want to say is a big, huge thank you to our PTC. So we had back to school night, and it was like amazing, and in general very low key, right? We didn't have a lot of big things here, but there was a lot of behind the scenes work. We had our watchdogs, which I would love for you to join if you're a father or a grandfather or an uncle. So we're just trying to get more males involved in volunteering. And so they were barbecuing our hot dogs. And then the PTC, we had our PTC drive and some raffles, and they organized getting everything together. But it was really focused on just hanging out as a community, and I thought it was wonderful and great, and so happy to see so many of you. And I love the fact, like, as we go on, this is our 3rd year, we just all know each other a little bit better, and it just makes coming back so much fun. Like, we're all coming back together as our family, right? So thank you for that. And then also the PTC, they had our staff room ready for us when we came back with just some cute decorations and snacks. And then today they provided coffee for our whole staff. And so very thoughtful things that take a lot of work. And they have been working all summer and working hard. And so, that's our board, right? Also, we have a PTC drive, so you can become part of it, which kind of just helps us have a bucket of money to pull from for things that we need. But regardless of the monetary piece, please, we want you to be part of it, because if you can take on one little thing, it just makes everything better. It creates bigger capacity, bigger things, and it also gives you a sense of like belonging and ownership of something, right? So I encourage you to do that. Anyway, they just deserve a big shout out. They've been working all summer, and I appreciate it so much. Their pay definitely needs to be increased from zero. Sorry, but they deserve so much. And I think that's about all. It's Friday, and we're all a little tired out. So let's get some rest. Let's have a great weekend. It was nice of the temperature to increase by about 20 degrees for school, but we will survive. Have a great weekend, and thank you for watching this episode of the Rockstar Report, where we always ask, what if we can?